All right, there's a difference between symbols and units. Symbols are the letters that represent whatever we're talking about, okay? Units come after the number, okay? So it's like, for example, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go way back, for example, okay? So let's say we were talking about velocity, okay? That's not actually that way back. All right, so let's say we were talking about velocity, all right? Units would be, again, units would be like you have a number and then it's followed by the unit, okay? That's what a unit is. This represents a number, okay? So like 1, 2,000, something like that, okay? So for velocity, what would be the symbol for velocity? In other words, if you looked at an equation, okay, if you looked at an equation, what letter would you see? Yeah, you would see a V, and you may, go ahead. Yep, you would see V, maybe even, you can maybe see VI or VF, okay? But the V definitely tells us it's a symbol. Now, what is the unit for velocity? In other words, if I said 25 something, what would be the unit for velocity?
MS.
Yes. Okay, so this would be M over S. Okay, so everybody understand the difference between a symbol and a unit. Okay, all right, so let's just do just a couple for all this new stuff that we learned. Okay, so let's start with momentum. I want to do, let me write which ones I want to do first. Momentum, mass, impulse. Really all the ones we really got right now. That E is struggling on impulse. Let's try that again. All right, I'm going to call on a couple people, okay? Let's see. And you can tell, I'll tell you what, you can give me whatever you want. If you want to give me a unit, if you want to give me a symbol, whatever you want. Now, just don't forget, some of these are a little tricky, like they're not the letter you think they are, okay? All right, let's see. Aurelia, do you want to give me any of these?
Um, mass is just M, isn't it?
Okay, now do you want me to put that under symbol or under unit?
Units.
Unit for M, the mass unit, so it's going to be like 45 M.
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
No. No, I'm not sure. Uh,
You are right. It is M, but if it's not unit, it has to be
a symbol.
yes. So let me just write another note. So this is the one you would see. Let's do this. Let's say this would be the letter you see in the equation. Okay, so that might help you out. I should have wrote that earlier. All right. So now, does that make sense, Aurelia and everybody else? If you are looking for M, so she's right, it is mass. Would you put that at the end of the number, or would you see that in the equation? Where would you see the M?
And an equation.
In the equation. Very nice. So this is going to be M. All right. All right. Glory, can you give me anything? A symbol or a unit?
What'd you say?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'm asking what did you say? I can't hear you.
I said, can you give me a symbol or unit for any of those in black in the center? So we already did velocity, so you got momentum, mass, impulse, and time. Can you give me a symbol or a unit? So if you give me something, just tell me if it's a symbol or a unit.
For mass, kg.
Say again, I just couldn't hear you.
For mass,
Okay, for mass, so Aurelia gave us that the symbol is M, so are you giving me the unit?
yes,
Okay, what's the unit for mass?
kg.
Very nice, great job, kg. Right here, kg, good. Always and forever. All right. Reagan, can you give me something? So we done mass, we done velocity, so you got momentum, impulse, and time.
Time will be T.
Is that a symbol or a unit?
Symbol.
Whew, girl, you must be outside, girl. All right, very nice. Miss Marlon, can you give me anything?
Time.
Okay, are you giving me the unit?
Second.
Very nice, second. Okay, so this is S, okay? All right, so we got momentum and impulse left. I knew those would be the hard ones. Anybody want to volunteer before I call on someone? I'll take symbol or unit for either one.
Can you repeat that?
Yes, I need a symbol for momentum or for impulse. And I also need a unit for momentum or impulse. I tell you what, I would give you a multiple choice at least for the unit, because the units are kind of hard. So one of them is, oh, somebody put something in the chat. Let's see. Oh, Jessica is on it. Very nice. Oh, so is Robin. Great. All right. So Robin and Jessica both said that the symbol for momentum is P, and they are correct. So remember, that's the weird one, but we had already used M. Okay. So the symbol for momentum is P. And Jessica also gave us the unit. She said it is kgm over S. Very nice. All right. How about impulse? Lena, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I do not know the answer.
I'm gonna help you out. If you had to, I want you to take a guess for the symbol for impulse. What's the first thing you would guess the letter would be for impulse?
I.
Very good, fantastic. It is I, very nice. So we usually do a capital I though, okay? And then the unit for this one is kind of hard. Anybody remember this one? It is hard. I don't like you. You can look in your notes if you want. I really actually have to look at my notes myself. It is, I think it's in, guys, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I just forgot it. I think it's in dot, what was the second letter? Anybody remember? Not in Y. In, oh, let's see. Very nice. Ms. Marlon and Jessica both said it is in S. Okay, in S. So last thing really quickly, okay? And I'm gonna save this, all right? When you are looking at these problems, I want you to understand this because listen, sometimes if I give you, let's say it's multiple choice, and let's say you're looking for momentum, okay? Which is right here, all right? So momentum is right here. If I give you answer choices and the numbers don't end in this KGMS, I'm trying to trick you or trying to help you, okay? Because the units for momentum have to be this. So if I give your answer choice and it says something like 25 ms, well, that's a velocity. So I wouldn't even look at that one. I would automatically scratch that number out, okay? I'm doing this because when we get ready to do the GIM kit, there's a lot of questions that are gonna say, what is the symbol for momentum? What is the unit for momentum? I just want you to understand there's a difference between those two, okay? All right, 11:55, we're gonna play the GIMP kit. We'll figure out, don't mind that. We'll figure out which one we're gonna play, okay? Which one we're gonna play. Let me say that again. We'll figure out which one we're gonna play, and then we're gonna take the CFA, which is only 6 questions. So it's way shorter than the other ones, okay? Any questions? Great, 11:55, okay? All right. Yes. All right, I'm gonna send some of you guys a private message. Hopefully you see it. Don't log off just yet. I'm gonna send just a couple